Caitlin Clark's golf debut just made me so upset.
Did you see what Caitlin Clark just did? She didn't just beat Diana Taurasi's team, she made a statement. Clark scored 29 points, recorded 10 assists, and grabbed 5 rebounds against the Mercury, taking down a 20-year veteran, Diana Taurasi. But what she said after the game has everyone talking.
Debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one.
You won't believe the confidence this rookie showed. Let's break down Clark's performance. She was on fire, hitting 50% of her shots from the field and making 9 out of 10 free throws. That's aggressive play, taking it straight to the defense.
Originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, "How can we watch Caitlin? Can we come?"
But here's where it gets really interesting. After the game, Clark said something that's got the entire WNBA buzzing. What could she have said that's such a big deal?
Golf event. So the LPGA event is expanding its Pro-Am coverage around Caitlin Clark's participation. Golf Channel's Golf Today will begin 90 minutes early on Wednesday and include live look-ins. It has also been said that you will get to see Caitlin Clark's warm-up.
And what does this mean for Taurasi and the rest of the league? You might be surprised by the answer. Caitlin Clark.
So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere. And the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1 golfer, who is currently leading the sport and pushing the sport ahead, if they put her next to Caitlin for the entire event, that's just great. It's great for Nelly and it's great for everyone.
Is arguably the greatest scorer college basketball has ever seen. But her journey to WNBA stardom wasn't easy. When she first stepped onto the court as a rookie, she struggled. Turnovers, trouble finding her rhythm, and getting pushed around by the physical play. It was tough, but she kept pushing.
About that, there was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event.
The game against the Mercury on August 16th was the turning point. Clark showed up, proving she could adapt and perform under pressure. It was like watching a butterfly emerge from its cocoon. But this butterfly could drain threes and dish out assists like no one else.
She said what she has done for women's sports and basketball, and to have her at our golf tournament, I mean, I'm like in awe. I've got a basketball and hoping she signs it for my girls. But how cool for her to come out and support us this week and only help grow women's golf.
You might think, okay, one good game doesn't make a star. But Clark beat them 3 times in a row this season. She's been on fire and she's not doing it alone. Enter Kelsey Mitchell. Together, they formed a backcourt duo that's giving opposing coaches nightmares. Both can score from anywhere, create for teammates, and push the pace like they're playing with cheat codes.
Now, from this event, I have only seen and heard of positive things. I didn't hear one thing about how her fans are toxic. I didn't hear one thing about there being too much spotlight on Caitlin Clark, and it should have maybe been on the professional golfers that are there. We didn't hear any of that. And those are the types of things that we have been hearing for the entirety of the WNBA season.
This isn't just fun to watch. It's changing the entire trajectory of the Indiana Fever. Last season, the Fever were at the bottom of the WNBA standings. Now, they're in the playoff hunt, and teams are starting to fear them. But it's more than just stats and wins. Clark has brought a new energy to this team. You can see it in how they play and the confidence they carry. It's like they've gone from hoping to win to expecting victory every time they step on the court.
The fact that the WNBA posted nothing, posted zero about Caitlin Clark golfing in this Pro-Am.
And here's what Clark said after that Mercury game. One of our biggest wins of the season was our first win at Phoenix. That really boosted how we're playing right now.
If you look at the LPGA Twitter account, it is filled with Caitlin Clark things. Photos of her, a whole video of the fans cheering her, signing things, taking photos, their players hanging out with Caitlin, and obviously they're showing their golfers as well.
That might sound harmless, but in the WNBA, where rookies are expected to stay humble and pay their dues, that kind of confidence is a big deal. Clark isn't just saying she had a good game, she's declaring that she and her team are a force to be reckoned with. And Diana Taurasi, the GOAT,
this was the perfect opportunity for the WNBA to do, like, have you seen it when an NBA player or a football player like goes to an NBA game or goes to wherever and they'll be in the comments or they'll just say something like something cute? This was the perfect time for the WNBA to also be posting about this. And they said, no.
Heard it loud and clear. How do you think Taurasi felt hearing a rookie talk like that after beating her team? It's clear that Clark's confidence is catching everyone's attention, especially Taurasi, who has dominated the league for years. But it's not just Clark's performance on the court, it's how she's changing the Fever's culture. Last year, they were the league's punching bag. This year, they're sitting in the playoff hunt. Clark isn't just putting up impressive numbers, she's transforming the Fever's organization.
It just goes to show that all of us who have been speaking out about this and saying, like, it doesn't seem like you guys are giving Caitlin, you know, the kind of props that she deserves for bringing all these eyeballs and, you know, the Caitlin Clark effect that we talk about, viewership, money, all of those things. All of the people who were shouting this for the entire WNBA season, this is an instance where we are proved correct.
Think about it. Last season, they were just happy to keep games close.
You see her at this event. You see the kind of noise that this is making. You see that this is trending on social media. You see that SportsCenter, Bleacher Report, all of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything.
Now, they're walking into arenas expecting to win. It's the Clark effect. Her confidence is contagious. Did you know this is the first time the Fever have beaten the Phoenix Mercury 3 times in a season? Clark isn't just changing the present, she's rewriting the franchise's history.
Put their best golfer in the tour, league, whatever it's called. They put her with Caitlin because they knew that she would get more eyeballs doing that. They propped up all of their golfers in one event. And you would be crazy to think that they're not going to have another event and invite Caitlin to it. They're going to invite Caitlin to as many events as they possibly can because they saw what it just did for the sport of golf.
Her playmaking ability is opening up opportunities for her teammates. Suddenly, players who were struggling to find their role are thriving. Clark has unlocked the potential of the entire team. Clark is shaking up the WNBA's power structure.
That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not, in turn, not helping your own players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there.
Teams that used to circle their games against Indiana as easy wins are now circling them for a different reason. They're scared. Can one rookie really have this much impact? Clark is proving that yes, she can. She's not just playing like a Rookie of the Year candidate, she's playing like an MVP contender. But here's the million-dollar question. How will established stars like Taurasi respond? For years, Taurasi has ruled the WNBA.
And I just don't understand why the WNBA, I mean, I will never understand. I feel like they fumbled so many things this season. They weren't ready for the moment. And this just proves that you can be ready for the moment. There is things that you can do. And I hope that they get it right next season.
Now, Clark is not afraid to challenge that dominance. Taurasi once said, "You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but when you come up against grown women who've been playing professional basketball for years, there will be a transition period." Well, Clark has proven that she can handle the transition. She's already dominating at a level that has opposing teams scrambling to catch up.
You have great players in this league. You have Paige coming in. You have Juju. Do not fumble it with those girls either. Stop fumbling the moment, because you're not only fumbling it for the current players in the league, you are fumbling it for every girl who wants to play professional basketball at one point.
But the pressure is building. The playoffs are just around the corner, and Clark has to prove she can handle the intensity. The scrutiny will be even higher, and every possession will matter. Can Clark handle the pressure when it's do or die? Coach Christy Sides faces a tricky challenge. Clark is a phenomenal talent who can take over games, but she also has a team that needs to grow alongside her. The Fever need to evolve as a team.
You are fumbling it for people like me who never wanted to play professional basketball because I didn't see a future in it. Now, girls can see a future in it. Now girls can see that they can make a lot of money playing. Now girls see that they can be on the biggest stage and that college isn't the biggest stage anymore. It can possibly be the WNBA. Do not fumble it for all of those girls as well.
And Sides must find a balance, maximizing Clark's abilities while ensuring the rest of the team develops. Clark's rookie season isn't just about great performances. It's about reshaping what a rookie can accomplish. She's not just adapting to the pro game, she's dominating it. And as her confidence grows, so does her influence. The Fever are no longer the league's punching bag. They're playoff contenders, and they're not stopping anytime soon. What we're witnessing is the beginning of something much bigger than one rookie season. It's the birth of a new era in the WNBA. So, what does this mean for the future of the league? Can Clark take women's basketball to new heights? With her leadership, playmaking, and star power, she's already doing just that. So, the next time you see a packed arena or a sold-out Clark jersey, remember, this isn't just a great rookie season. This is the future of women's basketball, and it's brighter than ever.